Okay, so last night was a crazy fucking night. See, me, Alfred, and Nada, we all got UV blue. We had a handle of it, $18 fucking bottle, big, huge fucking bottle, and I drink like half of it. Nada had some of it, Alfred had some of it, but I was fucking shit faced. Then Alfred goes and buys. Hold on a second. He goes and buys this fucking bottle, and this is what we have left, and I drank most of this too, and I was fucking shit-faced, fucking completely gone. You have no idea. Fucking
Stop shaking and shit.
I was shit-faced, completely. You can turn it. No, turn it. That's how you do it. Completely shit-faced, so gone, drunk. I got up. What the fuck are you doing?
Wait, which way?
No, it's upside down. There you go. You're so stupid.
No, I just wanted you to turn around so that when we watch it, you were like, ah.
Oh. And then, so drunk, I start puking in the bathroom. And then Ashley and then
no, first she falls asleep on the toilet while she's peeing, and Chris Bryant walks in and goes, oh, and she's like, oh, and she wakes up and then he leaves.
Yeah, so I was sitting there taking a piss, and then Chris Bryant walks in, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck, and wake up.
Apparently the cat is Chris Rotten. Chris Rotten!
Yeah, this is Rotten, my kitty. What the fuck, I keep dropping the new
It's Chris Rotten.
So, yeah. Ow! Anyways, so I'm sitting there taking a piss, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so drunk. I end up falling asleep like this, and then I hear a door knock, and I'm like, hold on a minute! And then I look, and then fucking Chris comes in, and I'm like, what the hell? And he walks out and leaves. He's like, oh shit, might be, leaves. Then I turn around and puke, and then get up and go. I see Nada, tell Nada, like, oh my god, you just walked out of my pee, and ha! And then, like an asshole, I drank some more. She kept fucking drinking.
And she said she didn't want any water after she puked.
I did want water.
She didn't take any water when I wanted to give it to her.
You gave me water?
I offered you water when you puked 3 times the first time, and then you were like, nah, I'm good, I just needed to puke.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, I just needed to puke, I got my Gatorade. That's what I said.
But then she drank all the Gatorade in the whole fucking house, and it was all gone, and then she was still, fucking shit-faced.
Yeah, and I was so drunk I couldn't hold my face up. I was dancing, I was drinking, I was having a good fucking night. And yeah, that's basically what happened. And then we went to go leave because I just kept puking, and I was like, fuck, I need to go home. I had to be home at 11. Passed out, fell asleep. Everybody's like, Venus, you okay? And I was like, I'm fucking drunk. Leave me alone. Then I had to go home. So Nada's trying to carry me out of the party because I was that fucking shit-faced. And then everybody's sitting in the way. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking puke on everybody. And Nada's like, she needs to go home. And everybody got out of the way. Then her and Alfred carried me down the stairs out of the party and started walking me to the car. And everybody's like, where's the party at? I'm like, I'm fucking drunk.
Oh, the best part is that I guess Travis went to the party with his dad or whatever, but he told his dad to wait outside, right? So Travis is in there for like a half an hour. Then we leave. And
Travis was in there for that long?
Yeah, Travis's dad is still outside. So I see this some random old nigga like talking to me, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? So I go up to him and I'm like, yeah? And he's like, do you know where the party is that Travis is at? And I'm like, I know who Travis is. Who are you? And he's like, I'm his ride, but I don't know where he is. He told me to wait for him. And I'm like, oh, the party's over there. So he wanted me to go upstairs and get Travis and have him come back downstairs. And I'm like, well, I can't because my girl's mad drunk. So I told some other person who was going back to the party. I was like, are you drunk? Just so that, you know, if he was, I would have had somebody else get Travis because drunk people can't remember shit. But he's like, yeah, a little. Are you? He starts flirting with me and gives me a hug, and I'm like, yo, just go tell Travis that his ride's here. He's like, oh, you're gonna give Travis a ride? He's like, I want a ride. And I was like, no, just fuck. And I just ran away, and it was so awkward. Oh, so yeah. But I'm gonna have to start telling story.
And then, so I see Travis, and I'm so drunk, beer goggles, couldn't even see, but I kind of saw his outline, and I wasn't sure if it was Travis or not. Then I come and find out that he smacked some fucking bitch in the party, and she started crying. And I'm like, what the fuck? I am too drunk for this. Passed out drunk, probably dreaming of a wonderland. That was me. And then, so we leave. They carry me into the car, and I'm sitting there, so fucked up. I'm like, I need to puke. I need to puke. Alfred, unlock the door. Unlock the door. Stop the fucking car. Because I couldn't fit my head out of the window. Because it was like the child lock shit, you know. So, fucking, we're driving, and I have my head out the fucking door, puking. I was puking out the fucking door mid-drive. Then we get halfway up my street and there's a fucking ambulance there. A motherfucking ambulance parked the wrong way on a one-way street. It didn't want to fucking move. Don't even ask me why the fuck that bitch was there, but they were giving Nada attitude, giving Alfred attitude. I was passed out drunk, probably dreaming of a wonderland. And fucking, they finally leave, and then 3 cops come, and when I'm sitting here still passed out in the back seat, Alfred's dumbass gets the car stuck in a fucking snowbank. Nada's sitting there shoveling it. Alfred's sitting there trying to say we're all gonna go on a blunt ride when I can't smoke and I'm passed out drunk, probably dreaming of a wonderland in the back seat. And Nada's like, "What are you doing? We're going home." So then we go. Get to the fucking... He drives past my fucking house. And then he stops. After he's past my house, he stops in the middle of the fucking street with a cop behind us. Runs out of the car, leaves the doors open, keys in, everything. Car's still running like anybody could have hopped in and drove away. Carries me with Nada. I'm stumbling, drunk, trying to get back to my house. And the cop's like, "Hey, are you guys alright?" And Nada's like, "Yeah, thank you, officer." He's like, "Alright, you kids have a nice night." And I was fucking cockeyed drunk. And then my dad, we get inside the house. My dad's like, "Venus, are you drunk?" I'm like, "A little bit." Try to walk up the stairs, start stumbling. He's like, "Fuck you, you drunk, you're such a liar, you're shit-faced." And I went upstairs and puked. The end.